Готовились. Спасибо, Саша. Да, это нашей церкви. Да, тормозит, я вижу сам, но сделать уже ничего не могу.
punch you face me first. Friends, we have gathered here today in the presence of God with Nelly and with Maрино to give thanks to the gift of marriage and to share in the joy of their wedding. Christian marriage is a way of life given by God so that the husband and wife may provide each other companionship, help, comfort, joy, and love. Marriage is a promise of love that endures all things. Marriage, therefore, is not to be entered into lightly by God. Word, we are commanded to hold it in honor of all times. Marino, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
Nelly, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will. Please be seated, by the way. Will all of you present and witnessing these vows today do everything in your power to uphold them? If so, answer, we will. Our first scripture reading is taken from Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verses 9 through 12.
Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. Again, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one be warm alone? Though one may be overpowered by another, two can withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
Our second reading is taken from Luke chapter 6, verses 47 through 48.
I will show you whom he is like. He is like a man building a house. He dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock, and when the flood arose, the stream beat against his house, and could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock.
And my reading for you two that we talked about is Ephesians 5, verses 22 to 33. Wives, submit to your husband as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, and also as the Christ is the head of the church. And he is the Savior of the body. Therefore, just as the church is subject to Christ, so let wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church, and gave himself for her, that he might sanctify and cleanse her with the washing of the water of the word, that he might present him to himself a glorious church, and not having a spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that she should be holy without blemish. So husbands ought to love their wives as their own body. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as the Lord does the church. For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. This is a great mystery that I speak concerning Christ and the church. Nevertheless, let each one of you in particular to love his own wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. Here is the reading. I have so much to say, and I don't know if I should say it all. But we'll start. A lot of people wonder about the readings and such that we just did because it talks about submitting. But it is a negative connotation that our world has today. And basically all submitting is where you put your life into the hands of the other, where you totally support and such, knowing that the other person is going to take care of you. Just like we submit ourselves to Christ, give ourselves totally to Christ, so you also should give it to your husband. Now, in the reading, it also says that you're not to love your husband, but to respect your husband. And there's a reason for that. Women can love anything. And the reason why I say that, standing before you. It goes without words. But the one thing that women have a hard time doing is respect. And that is the one thing that has to be worked at, because respect is hard to give. A man is very easy to give respect. And that's why it says that he is to love you, because a man is hard to give love. But between the two of you, you're going to have love and respect. And both has to be worked on. Now, Nelly, I'll be perfectly honest with you, Maрино is going to do some of the most weirdest, boneheaded things that you've ever seen in his life. And you're going to wonder where that comes from. Don't hold it against him. He's Maриno. Live with it, enjoy it, and go for it. Because it's going to be the most joyous moments in your life. Is he going to let you down? Is he going to fail you at times? Yes. But will he lift you up? Yes. So respect him for that, please. Now, Maриno, I want to come to you. You got the hardest job. You are the husband. And it is your duty to love your wife. But also in loving your wife, you are to protect her, uphold her, and support her. She is part of you, and you are now one. And you will do anything to defend your life, with honor and integrity. And that is what you must do with her. It is an extension. It goes so far that even though she is threatened from the outside world, you do not join the outside world. You are her bastion. You are her strength. You defend her. Also, often in the readings, they say that the women are supposed to submit to men. No. She is yours and yours alone. She has to submit to no one else. And you have to remember that. And together, you guys will conquer everything, especially in the name of God. As long as God is within your marriage, everything will work. And like I said, there's going to be joyous times, there's going to be sad times. There's also going to be times that you see that you give 100% and get nothing back. But that depends upon what side of the equation you're on and who's looking at it, because you're both going to feel that at different times. And you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to go, why? What? And all this. I just want to work through it. Work through it in the name of God, and everything will be possible. Maрино, love your wife. Support your wife. Defend your wife. Do not be greater in front of others. Nelly, support your husband. And we already know you love him. Respect him. In spite of what he does. God will work through your marriage and God will bless it. And as you look back over the years, you'll see the wonders. And especially in the wonders that he has brought you to. Embrace it. Go with it. And keep life and God centered in you. And all will be well. May God bless you. I'll cut it short, sir. Maрино, if you wish, say no.
Very moment when we started talking. Makes sense. You're set apart from all others I have known. I knew early on from our conversations, God placed for long.